Well, it's Tuesday, the 25th of February, and hello to you. My name is Wayne Alley, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us. Hope you're doing well today. Well, today, you remember, is one full day before another day. So make the most of it. Just don't sit there, do something. That's just good advice. That's what I've always heard anyway. Okay, who's on the show today? By the way, you'll notice that Kim is not with us this morning. Kim is out sick. She has that I don't know if she has the flu bug or the cold bug or the bug going around. Anyways, a lot of that going around. A lot of people have had this. It's just absolutely covered the entire state, if not the entire country. And I guess it was her turn to get it. So unfortunately, it grabbed her and she's out sick. So she'll be back with us in a few days. I certainly hope. And best to you there, Kim, if you're awake. So I hope she is. I hope she's doing well. Okay, let's see. On today's program, Tuesday the 25th it is, we have United Wayne of Wayne County. Catherine LeChot is going to be with us. And Wallace and Willis are going to be with us from Partnership for Children. That's Valerie and Shelley. They're going to be with us this morning talking about one of the programs, or two or three of the programs from Partnership for Children. And also, if you've never heard of the Partnership for Children, they will go into detail about what that's all about. You might find that very interesting. Okay? All right, February 25th, Samuel Colt, 1836. You know, it's been a long time. Samuel Colt receiving a patent for a pistol that used a revolving cylinder containing powder and bullets in 6 individual chambers. Before that, before 1836, we didn't have that. Pre-assembled loads, cartridges that is, came later on. But he patented his Patent Firearms Manufacturing Company Incorporated 1855, and some 30 million Colt pistols and rifles have been sold since. Ty Cobb, 1924. Ty Cobb, one of the great legends of baseball, issued an edict to his team, the Tigers, Detroit Tigers, that outlawed the playing of golf during training camp. Ty Cobb said, look, we play baseball. During training camp, you cannot play golf. Of course, Ty Cobb was a little difficult to get along with, for those who know the story. And this day, 1928, the FCC, the Federal FRC, the Federal Radio Commission, issued the first U.S. television license to Charles Jenkins Laboratories in Washington, D.C. The first commercial TV license was issued in 1941. But 1928, the first TV station licensed. 1928. I bet you didn't think it had been around that long. Well, it has. Okay. Birthdays today include Linda Crystal. She was on High Chaparral. She is 80 today. A birthday today for Sally Jesse Raphael, very popular talk show host. She is 79 years today, Sally Jesse is. And to hear her tell her story, her life story, she was fired from everybody at one time or another, which says a lot right there. It says that if you really have your heart set on something, keep at it. Keep at it. Keep trying, keep working at it. You'll get there. And she did. She is 79 today. 77 years of age for Tom Courtenay. Courtenay, the actor, starred in The Dresser, The Loneliness of the Long-Distance Runner, King Rat, Dr. Zhivago, and a bunch of other stuff. 77 years today. Karen Grassley having a birthday. Little House on the Prairie. Right, she played Mama. She is 72 years today. Tia Leone having a birthday. She is 48 years today. Well, let's see what we have here. Line dancing available at Herman Park Center Mondays and Thursdays, 4 till 6 p.m. Call the Parks and Recreation Department, City of Goldsboro, for information about that. The Red Cross continuing to offer all kinds of things for you. The Red Cross, as you well know, saves lives. They help people. They save lives. If you have an opportunity to ever give blood and you've never given blood before and you want to try it, you will be happy you did. I promise you that. All right, we'll talk more about that a little later on. The next segment of the program, we're going to have a couple of items related to home remedies. Home remedies. You know what those are? Okay. Well, we're going to have some fun with that. Okay, we'll tell you about that in just a few minutes. That's coming up. All right, let's go to our first interview here on Wayne Goldsboro Television. United Wayne of Wayne County, right?
Yes.
Catherine LeChot is with us. Catherine, thanks for being with us. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
I'm glad you're here.
Yes, I'm glad to be here.
Well, for several reasons.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, let's talk about United Wayne, which 75 years ago was just getting underway here in Wayne County.
Yes.
And it went through many changes during that time, from community chest to several other things, and then finally United Way, United Wayne.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And you guys raise money to help local agencies, charities, and such. Give me an idea of some of the agencies you help here. I know that.
Okay, and most of the time, I mean, United Way, yes, they raise money and they fund programs.
You fund programs.
Yes.
Specific programs.
Specific programs that address needs that United Way's Strategic Initiatives Committee have identified as community needs. So it's not like we're just shooting in the dark here.
You don't just give money to ABC organizations.
Correct. And we
fund specific programs.
Yes, and we've set measures in place now that track the outcomes, so long-term outcomes, which is essentially what we want to see. And as an investor, that's what you want.
Right.
You want to make an investment and know, okay, I'm impacting this person now, but they're getting the tools needed now so that they can be successful in the future.
Now, I'll tell you, for the last several years, United Wayne here in Wayne County, you've been able to, you track the money, you have a very specific number of people you're helping.
Yes.
What's that number?
Well, the average investment of $50 impacts a life. So on average, every $50 will impact a Wayne County life.
A Wayne County life.
Yes.
So have we set our goal for this year?
Well, for 2014, no, we have not set it.
Okay.
But we have completely wrapped up the 2013 campaign,
okay.
and we have raised 1% more in 2013 than we did in 2012.
Really?
So yes, we're very
Wonderful.
Excited about that.
I guess you are.
Yes.
So for every $50 raised, that impacts a person.
Yes. So
and we raised one point something.
Yeah, 1.2122 something. I don't know the exact number, but it's around 22,300 lives, 22,300 lives, approximately.
That's wonderful.
So we're very proud of that, especially since we still feel like the economy is still recovering. To improve over the previous year, we feel very good about that.
And in conversations with Steve Parr some years ago, he noted that United Wayne of Wayne County does not keep a lot of the money, as some organizations will do. Your operating expense is very, very low.
Yes.
Almost all of the money stays here in Wayne County.
And the various fundraisers that we have throughout the year help to offset what you would term as administrative costs.
Exactly.
So that donations that are made, investments that are made, are going to the people. They're not going to people who work for United Way.
And you will notice that she has used the term investment here in Wayne County. And that's what people are doing. They're investing in Wayne County.
Yes, and that's another thing, is that not only, the administrative costs, yes, but are low, but also that it's staying here. The money that you invest is staying here. It's not going to help somebody else in some place that you don't know.
Not ending up in Keokuk, Iowa, I know that, or Peoria, Illinois. It's staying here.
I mean, you might be surprised, even somebody that you probably know has received help from a program that United Way helps to fund. So
that's what's amazing. It's either, what is it, 1 out of 4
1 in 5.
One out of 5 people. Every 5th person in Wayne County has received help directly.
Yes.
From United Way Wayne County.
Yes, through the programs that we fund.
Through the program.
Yes.
You don't actually go out and give people.
Right. We don't give direct assistance to individuals.
You're supporting
programs that support our community goals.
Exactly. 1 out of 5 people.
Yes.
Getting help. That would include Scouts?
Yep.
That would include Mental Health Association?
No.
Not this year?
No.
Okay, that would include a lot of other agencies.
Right, like American Red Cross Single Family Fires, and also their armed forces, like the emergency calls that you sometimes need to make.
Right.
We fund programs with Salvation Army, Partnership for Children, Communities in Schools, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Wages, Watch. Society of St. Vincent de Paul. I'm trying not to
Anyway,
leave anybody else.
Okay. It's okay if you do.
If you're
There's so
familiar
many.
with those organizations, we help to fund some programs that they do run. Boys and Girls Club of Wayne County. So those are pretty much, we have 12 community partners.
Right.
And with those community partners, there are 22 programs that we help to fund.
22?
Yes.
Wow.
So,
Busy.
very.
So with the money that you raised this past year, you able to help a lot of people.
Yes.
1% above what you raised the previous year.
Correct.
That's wonderful.
Which we're very, it's something to be very proud of, I think.
It is. It's certainly that. Of course, I'm not really surprised because here in Wayne County, we are a very giving
Yes.
community. A very giving community. And one way you can help your neighbor, or in fact, perhaps even a member of your family, is to support United Way of Wayne County. United Wayne of Wayne County.
Correct.
How do we do that?
Well, if you're part of an employer who does an employee campaign, you can participate that way. We know several employers who also offer incentives for obviously different levels of investment with United Way. We also offer incentives like the Fair Share Challenge, where if you donate 1 hour's pay per month for a year, last year Freeman Motors donated the car. And that was won by a gentleman who works at SPX Transformer Solutions down, by the fairgrounds.
Right.
And so if you are in an employee campaign and you choose to do that, that's on the form. Or if you're just an individual watching this, you can always go to unitedwayne.org and donate directly through our website. Or call us, or, we're happy to facilitate an investment however we can.
919-735-3591.
Correct.
Is that right?
Yeah. I'm impressed.
I just guessed.
I'm very impressed.
735-3591, United Wayne of Wayne County.
Yes.
And it's all about helping your neighbor. And you're not talking about an exorbitant amount of money because it's not going to,
there's just a lot of people who need help.
Yeah.
And so we're happy to have these programs, track the progress that they make with the individuals, to know that, your investment is being used wisely.
Exactly. 919-735-3591, Catherine LeChot. So what do we have here?
Well, April 25th, it's a Friday, is our Founders Cup Golf Tournament.
Oh, 4?
Yes, we're looking forward to seeing you out there. I know, so punny. Watch yourself.
Well, I do.
So this is like our 14th or 15th year doing the Founders Cup. We always have a lot of fun. Luckily, we've always had great weather, knocking on wood. And this year is no exception.
April
25th, it's a Friday.
April 25th, okay.
Yes, and you can register to play as an individual, but also there are sponsorships that include having a foursome included with your sponsorship.
Okay.
So during the day, we'll have hole-in-one prizes. Typically, Fun Products puts out like an ATV or some recreational vehicle, and then also Dan Wise is sponsoring a hole-in-one challenge this year.
Really?
So there'll be 2 opportunities. So we're very excited about that. There's putt for dough with pizza in. On the practice putting green, you can putt to win $100 and free pizza for a year. So that's always exciting. Yep.
I'll tell you, the businesses of Wayne County really come together to support United Wayne of Wayne County.
They do, and Enterprise Car Sales is our overall sponsor for the golf tournament for the second year.
That's great, and Danny Wise, of course, is a big supporter, and Pizza
Inn, and the Fun Products.
And Fun Products, of course,
yes,
out on Royal Avenue.
And then also Walnut Creek is always so generous, letting us use their facilities. And also we have raffles for like the 30-day memberships to Walnut Creek. So
that's great.
That's always really fun.
So the question I have is, why aren't you supporting United Wayne of Wayne County? Because everybody benefits here.
And this is one way, if you don't normally invest throughout the year and you really love golf, you can accomplish 2 things at one time: making a great donation investment in United Way and enjoying a day on the golf course.
And you might win a prize or two, but the fun thing is that you'll be involved with this great tournament.
Correct.
All right, and the date on this again?
April 25th.
April 25th.
There are 2 shotgun times, so if you would like to go in for like a half day and be productive, that's fine. Or you could just enjoy an entire day on the golf course. But there's 8:30 a.m. and 1 o'clock p.m. shotguns.
All right, okay. Excellent. And they can find out more by calling United Way in Wayne
Calling or going to unitedwayne.org, clicking on events, and Founders Cup is listed, and it has all the information there.
Yeah, unitedwayne.org or call 919-735-3591.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Catherine LeChaux, United Wayne of Wayne County.
Thank you.
Thank you. Talking with some folks from Partnership for Children, Shelly Willis, and Valerie Wallace is with us. We have Wallace and Willis, right?
Right.
Fantastic. Thanks for being with us. First of all, tell me about Partnership for Children. I know you've been in here many times, but there may be someone who's looking for the first time who doesn't know anything about Partnership for Children. What is it?
The Partnership for Children is a nonprofit agency which provides child services to children and their families 0 to 5. And so we have programs out in the community which we fund and other agencies provide the service. We have Parents as Teachers, which is offered through Cooperative Extension. We have a health service team, which is with the County Health Department, and Brina, who is our health consultant, actually goes out and provides health and safety checks with the child care centers.
Okay.
And we have some internal programs such as our prenatal program, our child care resource referral, our Linden Library.
Is Smart Start included?
Smart Start is our overall agency, so that is where our funding comes from.
Oh, okay.
One of our
All
funding
right.
sources.
I think I've got it.
And then we're the partnership.
All right. So, birth to 5.
Children birth to 5.
How many children are involved with
the partnership?
Yeah.
In Wayne County, there's roughly about 8,500 children that are birth to
8,500?
8,500.
8,500? That's a lot of.
That's a lot of kids.
A lot of kids.
And about 3,600 of those are in local child care facilities in Wayne County.
Okay, so give me a typical day. Let's say a 2-year-old comes. Do they come to the office?
No,
it's not like
we
a child
don't.
care.
It's not a child care
Okay.
facility. Our services are provided out in the county with other agencies.
You go to them.
We go
or
to
other agencies.
or other agencies go to them.
Okay, and do what?
It just depends on what the program is. Like our prenatal classes are done in-house, so we provide the service of doing a prenatal class to expectant moms, what they can expect when they go in to that labor and delivery room and have that baby, what's going to happen after they bring that baby home. And so that is just one of our programs.
So that's just one.
That's just one.
Would that be a program primarily for expectant mothers who have, this is the first time for them, they don't know what to expect, they don't know what to do?
Yes. Yes.
And it's a bit overwhelming, isn't it?
It is overwhelming.
I would never know myself, but
right.
Yeah. But it is overwhelming.
So that's just one of the programs that we offer. We have many programs in the partnership.
All right. Is there a charge for this?
No.
You just go and help these moms out?
All they need to do is call
that?
our office and they can get registered for the prenatal program.
Now, are all 8,500 0 or birth to 5-year-olds included? Or is that the population of that
That's the population.
Okay, so they're all subject to, that was very nice, by the way, harmonic there. But they're all invited to receive
Right, the services are free. Most of the services are free.
How about that? Okay, now what do you do?
I work with the NC Pre-K program, and I also am Safe Kids coordinator within our office.
Safe Kids, I've heard about that. Tell me about Safe Kids.
Safe Kids' mission in our county is to eliminate accidental injuries to children in Wayne County. And so there's many different programs that Safe Kids facilitates.
Look, kids will be kids. They're going to have accidents.
Yes,
so how do you prevent them from having accidents?
Well, we provide information to families, information on fire and burn safety, bicycle safety, car seat safety, which is a huge component of our program. Parents are able to make appointments at our office as well as Goldsboro Fire Department, Royal Avenue Station, to have their car seats checked to ensure that it's installed appropriately.
Okay, car seats, that's a whole nother that's a whole nother game. Right there, because you're talking about teaching a child how to be safe in the home, what not to do and what to do.
Exactly.
You teach them how to what? Call 911 if there's an emergency? Do you do that?
We provide information more so to parents. When
okay.
they do come for the car seat checks, we do try and talk with the children, of course, depending on the ages that come to us. We have coloring books and information for children so that their parents can read to them, but then they can also familiarize themselves with the services in the county.
Okay. Now, Valerie, you and I have talked many times as well.
times.
So what do you do?
What I do?
I was never able to figure that out. What do you do?
I do a lot of things.
I know you.
I am actually over the early care and education program.
Okay.
So I oversee the North Carolina pre-K program,
Right.
our child care resource and referral program, our Incredible Years program, and any other things that deal with child care providers, teachers, and parents that have children. I work with them.
This is mainly, although there's 8,500 birth to 5-year-olds in the county, you mainly target the parents, work with the parents primarily, teach the parents how to take care of their child.
A lot of our programs are targeted towards the parents, but our child care resource and referral program is targeted not only to parents but also the child care providers.
Okay.
So we do a lot of training for child care providers to give them the knowledge and give them the resources and the tools to use while they're working with the children in the child care facilities. And one of the things we got coming up that I really wanted to mention was our...
Oh, that's why you're here.
That's why I'm here, is our upcoming child care conference.
Okay, well tell me about it. What is it?
Each year, the partnership, along with sponsors from Wayne Community College, offer a child care conference where child care providers, not just locally but surrounding counties, can come and receive their training hours. And so they're required each year by the state to have so many training hours. And as a service, what we do is do a one-day session or a one-day conference where those trainings are offered to the providers. They pay a fee of $30. They can come in and get 6 hours of training.
And what's the fee for that? What does
It's
that cost?
$30.
$30.
$30. They get 6 hours of training. We have breakout sessions that they go to. A lot of our folks that work with other agencies provide the training free of service or offer it free to us. And then we turn around and offer it to the providers. And we provide them lunch. There's child care vendors that are on site that offer them educational services that maybe that they're not used to having that they can use in their facilities. It's just a day of learning, a day of fun, a day of networking for the providers.
Sometimes it takes me a little while to get this,
That's
but
okay.
is that okay? So you're talking to child care providers. Specifically, are these licensed individuals, or are these?
They might be licensed teachers. They may have their credentials. They may be early child development majors at Wayne Community College or working on a 4-year degree at Mount Olive University or University of Mount Olive.
So any or all of the above?
Any or all of the above.
Okay, well that's great. What's the date on that again?
It's March the 1st at Wayne Community College from 8 to 3.
Oh, that's coming up soon.
Yes, that's next weekend.
Yeah.
We're praying no snow.
Okay. Well, good luck with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, well, just because.
Yeah.
All right. The team of Wallace and Willis is with us today. And ladies, I appreciate you being in. If anyone has any questions about this, how do they contact you or?
They can call the partnership office at
Okay.
919-735-3371 and just dial extension 0 and that person will help them.
735-3371. 735-3371, extension
Right.
0.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
having
being
us.
in.
Thank you.
And we're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. It's Tuesday, by the way, and if you're so inclined to keep up with that sort of thing, it's the 25th of February, which means tomorrow is not the 25th. Now, at the Oh, well, okay. Anyway, tomorrow at at some point this month, at the Paramount Theater, Sherry and Vincent, everybody inviting everyone to the Paramount Theater, Center Stage Theater, presenting Steel Magnolias, going on February 27th, 28th, then March 1st and 2nd. 7 o'clock each night, and then a matinee on Sunday the 2nd at 3 p.m. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not Steel Magnolias, this is Footloose, the musical, Footloose. February 27th through May 2nd, Footloose. Tickets are not available through the Paramount Theater box office. I'm sorry, yes, that's right. Thank you very much there. The calendar guru keeping me straight here. It is March 2nd, February 27th through March 2nd at the Paramount Theater. And again, tickets are not available through the Paramount Theater box office. but are available at 736-4530, 736-4530, or you can go to stagestruck.org for more information about that, okay? All right, and the Goldsboro Police Department inviting you to have a cup of coffee with them. The next stop will be at McDonald's on North Berkeley Boulevard. That will be on March 13th now. March 13th at McDonald's in the 300 block of North Berkeley Boulevard. Coffee with a Cop, it's called. It's where you go in, you sit down, and you talk with a police officer and just talk. You don't go to complain. You don't go to pick his brain. Just go and talk. Just have a cup of coffee. Coffee with a Cop at McDonald's in the 300 block of North Berkeley Boulevard, March 13th, okay? Just go and enjoy. Have a good time. Family remedies. Everyone has an old-time remedy they've either heard about or actually even tried at some point. You ever heard of something called canine appetite? Canine appetite is described by a Dr. Schomburg. Is defined as an insatiable desire of eating. If there's no vomiting, the canine appetite is, quote, often cured by a small bit of bread dipped in wine and applied to the nostrils. So up your nose with, apply the wine to the bit of bread to your nostril there, and it will cure, supposedly, the canine appetite, your obsessive eating disorder there. Let's see here. We also have something for, here you go. Here's something that would apply right now to people who may be suffering from a cold. To cure a cold in the head, it's called. Getting rid of this common ailment is easy, according to Dr. John Wesley. Now, this is a guy, Dr. John Wesley, lived in the mid-1740s, a British evangelist and co-author of Methodism. He published Primitive Physic, or An Easy and Natural Method of Curing Most Diseases. And he says, to cure the common cold in the head, he said, just, quote, pare very thin the yellow rind of an orange, and then he said, roll it up inside out and thrust a roll inside each nostril. So you take an orange, peel it, roll it inside out, and put it up your nostril. I don't know. He had a thing about the nose, I guess, didn't he? All right, one more very quickly. To cure white specks in the eye. Have you ever had white specks in the eye? White specks in the eye. While it's unclear exactly what white specks in the eye actually is, eye floaters maybe, which we all have at some age. Wesley, that may be it, may not be. He suggests that when going to bed, quote unquote, when going to bed, put a little earwax on that speck. Ooh, that's all I'm going to do with that one, okay? That's enough of that right there. Look, maybe, and I hope Kim's getting along better. She's been sick the last several days there, so I hope she's getting along fine. Maybe she'll be back with us one day here pretty soon. Hope so anyway. If not, don't bring it to work with you, please. To keep it where it is, all right? So we'll be back tomorrow, or I'll be back tomorrow right here on Wayne Goldsboro Television at 7 a.m., then again at noon, then again at 5 p.m. or 5:30 p.m., and then again some other time during the evening. So join us then. Until then, I'm Wayne Alley on Wayne Goldsboro Television.